here? Right. So you're interested in the Accord, is that correct? Correct. Okay, first time in taking a look at one? Yeah. This is the all brand new redesigned Accord. If you look at it, it is a beautiful car. First impressions, which I see, what do you think? Looks good? That's good here. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. Do you know much about the Accord at all, David? Have you owned a Honda in the past? Or yeah, you have owned a Honda? You driving one now?
No, it was 94 Honda.
94. A lot of things have changed since 94. This is the EX model. This is the model you said you were most interested in, I believe. Okay. I want to tell you about this particular car. It happens to be on the showroom. We've put some accessories on it. So the underbody spoiler kit, the visors, the spoiler on the back, those are things that you can enhance your vehicle should you want those. They don't come with that, so I wanted to just touch on that real quick. Up under the hood, you've got a 185 horsepower, 2.4, I believe, four-cylinder engine. Safety in terms of what's up front here, I'm going to stumble a little bit, but whatever. The safety on this with the ACE body structure, okay? Honda's been a leader in safety forever and ever and ever. ACE body structure is the frame of the car. It uses the highest grade steel. Up under here, you've got a dropout engine. You've got a stabilizing bar up here as well. So as far as the front, the things in here that you look at, your engine oil, there's your dipsticks where you put your oil. All your fluids are pretty easy to get to, windshield wiper fluid, etc. Any questions up here? Interested in the hood at all? Some people are, some people aren't, but kind of start there, kind of show you. I'll pop this down. Walk around this side back over here. I'm going to open up this door and show you the trunk real quick. You got family? You carry a lot of kids stuff and whatnot. Back here, you notice how the deck lid comes up and gets out of your way. Mm-hmm. A lot of manufacturers, the deck lid is stopped about right here, and that kind of impedes what's going in. So this gets up out of your way. You've got a low entry. One of the coolest things they've been able to do with this particular Accord, if you're familiar with the last 4 to 5 years, this vehicle is actually 3 inches shorter than last year. Really? But it has more volume space in the trunk and in the inside. Don't ask me how they did it, but there's a few more inches inside and here. The back seat folds down if you pull this little tab right here. You can open this up. Pull that one time. I don't know why it does that. That'll fold down, so if you need to go to Home Depot, Lowe's or something like that, and you need that to fold down for you, it does. So it gives you a little extra space. And it goes about that simple. Come around to the driver's side, if you will. Now, you're a tall guy. How tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". Hop on in there. You should fit pretty easily, even at 6'6".
Excuse me as I sit back.
Get yourself comfortable. The EX model does come with a sunroof, and that is something you're interested in. In most cases, in most cars, when you have that sunroof, you do lose a little bit of headroom. But if you'll notice, I don't know if you can see it, but you still probably have 3 or 4 inches. So even the tallest of people can fit in here very comfortably. In terms of comfort, convenience, that type of thing, what features are kind of important to you as far as things that you have to have on your next car?
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth? Okay.
Yeah, that's basically a Bluetooth and a good speaker system.
Good speaker system. Well, the EX model has a 160-watt sound system. You got a couple of tweeters up here. As far as the Bluetooth is concerned, everything is kind of located on your steering wheel here. When I say everything, your Bluetooth is here, your volume controls are here, your cruise control is here. You've got an onboard computer right here. When you pull that screen up, the radio display will come up. You can go through a lot of functions as miles per gallon, how distance to empty, things of that nature. As far as the vehicle in here, you've got a telescopic steering wheel. If you reach down there, that steering wheel goes in and out, goes up and down. You have a 10-way power seat down here, so you can get your seat adjusted the way you need it. It's got the power lumbar, lower part of your back on long trips. That comes in very handy. You can kind of change that on the back. All your features over here, pretty basic stuff here: power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Okay. Some more safety. I talked about some of the safety up front. as far as the ace body structure. You have, we got third generation airbags here, okay? What that means is 3-stage airbags, you're a tall guy, so my guess is your seat, you're gonna be further positioned back from that airbag to here. Measures your body weight, measures your distance. Same on the passenger on the other side. So if you have one of your daughters or sons on that side and they're a little further up, these airbags will deploy based on your positioning, either 1, 2, or 3 stages, less force or more force if you're further back. And that just helps, you know, in a front-end collision where you just don't get all the burns and bruises from the airbag as much. We also, airbags, speaking of which, you have 6. The 2 front, you got 2 curtain or 2 side, and then you got a curtain that runs all the way the length, forward and back. Again, Honda, over the last 35 years or so, has been a leader in safety. They've always put safety first. This vehicle boasts technology, okay? Honda has moved this vehicle up. If you've read any of the articles that are out right now, Car and Driver, Road and Track, Kipling there, any of the USA Today, this vehicle right here in the first 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, has sold more Accords than any new model launch of Accord in history in the first 30 days out. That's according to all the retail sales. That's phenomenal because the Honda Accord's been a staple for years. In terms of where this vehicle ranks, pricing-wise, I think you told me you wanted to stay in the mid-20s, keep it under 30. This vehicle comes in, I think, right around 26,000, 25 and some change, so you're right in that middle part of where you wanted to be. But in terms of the technology, this vehicle, when you go to the EX, there's a camera mounted on that mirror over there. We don't have the key, so I can't really show it. So put your blinker on. You see how that screen pops up? You can see over there. What that does, that's blind spot detection. That is forward thinking as far as safety and technology. Most other vehicles, if any of them that even have it, you'd have to probably go up $50,000, $60,000 cars, and you might find that technology on some of the higher line cars. But that is standard on the EX model and above. You also have the smart key. This is this little key that looks like this. You can keep it in your pocket. The button on the outside here, did you see that here? You have a wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the women like it particularly because they can keep that smart key in their purse. As they approach the car, they just hit the door handle and it's going to open up for them. Same thing with the trunk on the back. You don't even have to take the remote out and do anything. It's called a smart key. It's very convenient, and I find it to be somewhat safe too, because sometimes you got to be fumbling if you kind of a spot you don't want to be in. You just want to get your car quick. So anyway, so you got your smart key. The stereo system. It's I told you it's 160 watts. You can actually, I think you can do texting through voice texting and things of that nature. There's a AHA system that's available. I think you may have to go to EXL on that. I'll check that for you. But when you get into the system, you got XM radio. You got the CD slot is still there. I don't know if you know this or not, but they're saying in 2014 that probably the majority of the cars that will be made will no longer have a CD slot. Everything's going to the digital, like through your iPhone. You put your iPhone in here. If you got Pandora radio, etc., or you got all your playlists, you can play it right through your system, etc. I know you don't have a whole lot of time. You said you didn't have a lot of time, but any questions that you might have for me?
Let's drive it.
Let's drive it. All right, let me hop on that side and we'll go for a spin.